G'day guys, Ninja and Aaron here from MMT. We're doing this video for a good mate we've just met from Kenya, Nairobi, our man Ritesh.
G'day Ritesh, how are you, man?
So this video is for you, but we're also going to give it to everyone else because we think it's really valuable. So this is our daily practice of isometric exercises, and the whole program is basically aimed at looking at the whole body. So each exercise targets a particular region or joint in the body, and we've done 8 exercises here that covers the whole thing. So isometrics are a really awesome part of training, that stuff we use here pretty regularly, a lot of times for warm-ups. Corrective exercise too, but we love using it as a warm-up to our classes. So isometric means you're just holding positions with holding weight. You're not moving, you're just holding still. And they're really good at, they're pretty much medicine for your tendons. So that's why they're so good for joints. It's because they increase the strength, stability, and the endurance of your tendons within your joints. But the great thing, and why we use them for corrective exercise a lot, is that they have an analgesic effect as well. So they can actually eliminate pain and take pain away almost instantaneously. So for things like jumper's knee, rotator cuff stuff, hip impingement stuff, it can just be awesome at getting rid of pain. And also as a way that if you're in pain, you can exercise. Sometimes when you've got an injury, it's hard to do movement exercises in the gym, but when you're just holding positions, it's an awesome way that you can still get a train on when you're injured. Okay, so we're going to run you through about a 15 to 20 minute program that you can start doing every day or two, and if you do it correctly, we can guarantee that you're going to be feeling awesome in your body, and you're probably going to get rid of pain yourself as well.
Yep.
Sweet.
So I suppose the goal is to get up to 3 minutes on each exercise.
If you got to 3 minutes on each exercise, you're a beast, pretty much. Yeah. 1 minute is like 1 minute is what we're going to do today, and that's like the bare minimum. You need to be hitting 1 minute for these exercises as a minimum, and but aiming for 3. And if you can do that, it's going to correlate with feeling really good in your body, having happy joints, and you're going to have a likelihood of not having any pain as well. So
so you might just start off with 10 seconds or 15 seconds, whatever. That's okay. We want you to aim to get that minute first up, and then get to the minute and a half, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, like that. So have a goal to progress with this sort of stuff, and you should feel the difference in your body.
Exactly. Yeah, and as we said before, we've broken it down into different body parts. So we're going to start with some hip stuff, which is also going to have some stability work on one leg. There's going to be some hammy stuff, some core stuff, and some shoulder stuff. So we're going to hit the whole body in one little program. All right?
Cool.
You ready?
Yeah, let's get it going.
Let's get it going. So we're going to go back to our positions over here, guys. So
we've got the timer.
What, you got the timer? That would have been smart, having prepared this.
Where is it?
Got it! Got it!
Get the timer!
All right, so one of us is going to show you the front on, and one of us is going to show you the side on. So we'll swap each time. But the first one we've got is called a bent leg raise. So literally what you're doing is just going to stand on our left foot first, Ninj, and we're going to bend our right knee and bring it up to about there. All right? That's how it's going to look. So in this position, what we've got is a isometric at the hip flexor here, but we're also standing on one leg. So we're getting a lot of load through the ankle and the foot, and it's also going to be helping with our stability and balance as well. Okay, so in 10 seconds, get ready to go. We're going to stand on our left foot and raise our right leg up. 2, 1, and go. All right, guys, so when you're doing these one-legged ones, I want you to think about your foot that's on the ground, and think about having a foot tripod, so a triangle in your foot from your heel to the ball of your big toe to the ball of your pinky toe. Imagine like a triangle, and you want to have even pressure throughout that whole triangle, okay? So the whole foot, you want even pressure. You don't want to be going too much on the inside, not too much on the outside, not too much on the heel. It needs to be nice and even, okay? So we're just holding here. Whilst we're doing all these isometrics too, I want you to think about your breathing. So we're breathing in the nose and out the mouth. We don't want to be too proud. If anything, we want to be slightly hunched, just ever so slightly. So we're into the last 10 seconds of this one. This hip flexor should be burning a bit. This leg here could be burning in the glute and the foot. And rest. So we're going to have a little 10-second break till we change over to the other side. All right, 2, 1, and raise up. So now we're on the right foot, and we're raising the left leg. So thinking about that tripod again, you might have one side that is a lot harder. You might notice maybe this hip hurts more on one side. So it's really good because these exercises double up as kind of tests as well. Test of endurance, test of stability and strength. So just zoning in on your breath.
And it's just awareness too. Awareness of how your body feels and how it functions.
Hold it.
Yeah,
it's a real good test. 20 seconds to go. With this knee as well, I always make sure that I'm not too far out like that. If anything, I want to be kind of slightly in. And just make sure everything's nice and in alignment. All right, done, guys. So that's the first one, the bent leg, raised leg, done. So the next one is pretty similar, but it's a bit harder. We're going to do a straight leg raise, 8 inch. So pretty much the same thing, except this time the leg will be straight. So it's really a lot more taxing on this hip, and it's a lot more taxing on the leg too, because it's harder on this leg. All right. So in 7 seconds. Want me to go to the side and do this time, and you go straight?
Yep.
Change it up. So on the left leg, guys, raise that right leg up. That's good. Nice and stable. Not too proud like this. If anything, we're just slightly pulling that rib cage down, opening up these back ribs, and breathing. So you're probably going to be feeling a significant amount of burn in this quad, in the right quad.
30 seconds.
Pretty brutal. Glad we didn't do 90 seconds. Nick wanted to do 90 seconds.
We couldn't do it for the video.
Yeah, the video,
timing.
Yeah.
Next time, the advanced version will do 3 minutes.
Woo! 10 seconds, guys. And rest. And then change over. Woo! Good burn. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I always find my left leg raising a lot harder. And you'll notice too that my leg will probably start quite high, and then by the end, from Ninjas 2, it'll just get a bit lower.
Do your best to keep it up.
Yeah. I got these 2 exercises off a guy from America, Jake TUURA. Look him up if you're on Instagram or YouTube. He does a lot of amazing stuff in the gym with exercise programming and also how to jump higher. So he's got an Instagram page called Vertical Jump Protocol. And he's got this little recipe for how to slam dunk too. So if you're a basketballer out there, you just want to jump high, look him up because he's a really good resource to have. Jake TUURA. All right, guys, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work. So coming out of that, we should feel quite a significant amount of work that's been done in these hip flexors, which is great because a lot of people have hip flexor issues that could cause lower back stuff, and a lot of times it's actually weak in the psoas and in the hip flexor region there. So people do a lot of stretching and release work here, but often all they need is a little bit of love in terms of strength work. So that could apply to you. Right, next one is our split stance lunge. So we're going to be in a split stance position like this. I might just go this way in. So we'll go right foot forward, left foot back. So what we want, guys, is 90 degrees of this leg and then 90 degrees of this back leg here. Your toes are up at the back, not like this. They're up. And you want to look at your joints being nice and stacked. We don't want to be too proud again. We don't want to be coming forward too much. From our ear, shoulder and hip, we want a nice straight line, okay? And then what we're going to be doing on the buzzer is just raising this back knee ever so slightly like that, okay? I think we'll do heel down, and then for the last 15 we'll go up onto the toe, I reckon. All right, guys, so 8 seconds, get in this position, right leg forward, left leg back. Nice, 90 degrees. And let's raise that back knee. So we're gonna go heel down to start, guys. All right, it's good. If you want as well, you can add this reach in. So you'll reach with your left hand, yeah. So just to add the thoracic rotation in there as well. So that's something you can do if you want. Woo! I do the reach, eh? And doing our breathing too, guys. Halfway. The last 15 seconds, we're going to add another little element in, and that's just raising the heel up on the front foot. So ready? Raise that heel up on the front foot. 10 seconds. Oh boy.
A little bit of a burn.
A little bit of a burn. And rest. Oh. Changing over sides, guys. Left foot forward, right foot back. And raising that knee.
Good for you, this one.
Oh yeah.
Get the stretch through your hip flexor on this side, stability on this side.
And ready? Raising that front heel. Good burn. Under 10 seconds. And rest, guys. Oh, ninja. Woo! 3 down, guys. Shake that one out.
Yeah,
I'm glad you didn't do 90 seconds.
It was good.
Oh man. Okay, so we've done a lot of hip flexor work, quad work, and some hip work. Now we're going to do some more hamstring, calf, and glute specific stuff, okay? So, what you're going to need is a wall. We're going to use these poles here, but I just need you to find a wall that you can put your foot on, okay? So, I'll go back in inch, I think. So I'll just show you the position that we're going to get in. So, basically you're going to lie on your back like this. I'm going to put my right foot up on this pole here. And then what I'm going to do is tuck my bum under and push my foot against the wall but drag it down. And then as I drag down, I'm just going to raise my bum off the ground a few inches. And I'm just going to hold that there, okay? So my glute, hamstring and my calf are lighting up because I'm pushing into the pole but pulling down and then raising my bum up. So we're going to hold that one for a minute, okay? Ready to go?
Yep.
All right, guys, so 5 seconds. Get in position, go right foot first. Make sure you have a slight bend in the knee, and let's go. So yeah, you should see that bend in the knee there. You shouldn't be too straight or too bent. And just holding this here. So I got this exercise off a guy from Ireland actually, a physio from Ireland called David Gray. He's fantastic if you want to learn about biomechanics and just the way the body works, and he has some awesome programs you can buy as well. So he's got a lower body basics program and a core program out, and just following me on Instagram is a really good resource tool if you want to become a better practitioner or if you're just someone that wants to get out of pain. So David Gray from Ireland, if you want to learn a little bit more about the body. And your hammy should be burning pretty hard right now. I know mine is. How you going, Ninja?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
10 seconds, guys. And rest, guys. Changing over sides. So left side now for me. Everyone really. And raising up. So really push that foot into the wall. Pull down as well. Tuck the tailbone under. and then raise the butt. Remember with our breathing as well, in the nose, out the mouth. And this other knee is just, you can bring it up to your chest. Like our single leg stuff as well, remember your foot tripod here too. You don't want to be pushing too much with the outside of the foot or the inside. It needs to be nice and even. A tendency for this one would be for people to rotate on the outside of their foot a little bit. So if anything, focus on the ball of the big toe. Under 10 seconds. And rest, guys. Whew! How many should be feeling pretty good after that? Glute and calf as well. All right, Ninj. I reckon I'm handing the reins over to you here. No, we're doing calf raise.
Calf raise.
Calf raise, and then it's all Ninj for the squat hold.
Yeah.
So this is obviously very calf specific. So it's simply just a calf raise. You want to do single leg? Just do single instead of double? I reckon single.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I mean you can do 2 foot, but I reckon for this drill we're just going to do 1 minute of single leg. Okay, so literally it is just getting up onto the 4 foot, not the toes, just the 4 foot where you would be planting sprinting, and we're just going to hold this for the minute. A lot of people probably look down on yourself as well. When you do this, you'll rotate out onto that ball of the pinky toe. Okay, that's a tendency. I want everyone to think about the ball of the big toe, where we will be pushing off during our sprint cycle. Okay? Make sure you've got a pole if you need a hand too, guys.
If you don't need it, it's good.
If you don't need it, it's great, exactly.
Yeah, it's more about loading the 4 foot than balance.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're doing this and you're wobbling, you're not getting that consistent load through. So as Ninja said, you want to really feel like I like to say squishing an orange with the 4 foot on the ground. So squishing an orange, trying to get all the juice out, and that will help create force and disperse it up the leg. Another thing too to think about is when you're doing the calf raise, don't do it with a straight leg. Keep a slightly bent knee, because that's the position that we would be in when we're running. Just a slightly bent knee, okay? So, 7 seconds, we'll go right leg first. Ninja's gonna go side on this time. And let's go. So focus on squishing the orange, raising up that heel as high as you can, keeping a slightly bent knee, and if anything, really focus on that ball of the big toe. Oh, the calf, it's good. Another thing for people with shin splints or plantar fasciitis, ankle pain, foot pain, these isometrics for your calf can be the thing that could fix you up. Get a bit of burn in there.
It's good.
Yeah.
So the great thing about this stuff too is you don't need any equipment.
Yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's free.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
Yeah. You can do it.
Yeah.
It's better doing it with a friend or
Definitely.
following along a video.
It's very mental, it's a mental game. Good guys, changing over?
Yeah. So I don't really do it unless I do it with a group or with friends. So
yeah.
What
better way to hang out? Let's go, guys.
Fill your buckets.
Yeah. Remember to keep that knee slightly bent. Really push off that ball of the big toe. It's good bang for buck too. Like, this is going to take 15-20 minutes, and this will be so effective and it's so efficient because it's no equipment and it's quick. So yeah, and the good thing about what we've developed here, or what we've gone out and researched and picked out what's really good is it's going to be really effective to getting rid of pain. You're not just ticking a box of I'm exercising. You're doing good work, like really gold standard stuff. 20 seconds, guys. Just be really feeling that calf burn. Under 10 seconds. And rest, guys, good. Shake that out a little bit. Feels good, eh? Like,
Yeah.
we've gone through half the program so far, and you just feel just connected or something. You just feel really, really solid. So.
Yeah.
All right, the fifth one, Ninj. I'm handballing over to him, the king of the squat hole.
Blake doesn't like a squat much.
Ah, yeah, did a squat hold on Monday. All right.
All right, so
Look at Cal, mini Ninj.
yeah, he wants to get on the act. Anyway, so we want to do a natural squat. So what I like to do is just get a little bit outside shoulder width, and then what you want to do is practice your hip hinging like that. So hip hinge and get down. So that's your deadlift position there. Deadlift position there, and then sink down into that. So this is like the human resting position here. So don't worry about that rounding a little bit at the bottom. That's just a natural kind of curve, but we don't want to have our knees coming right over and up onto our toes and things like that. We want to have our good base of support with our feet and just sink in. Let your groins kind of take some load. So that's okay. Let the lower back stretch a little, things like that. So
Should we
should set the timer.
we're probably already going, weren't we?
Yeah.
Just lost the timer again. All right, guys, 7 seconds. So get comfortable. Make sure you've got the right width. Make sure you've got the right display of your feet. And let's go.
Minute.
Just missed out.
Minute.
Yeah, you want to get
Come
in?
and join in, Cal. I'm saying double.
Yeah.
There's actually a mirror.
Namaste.
So this is amazing for groins and hips and ankles too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Grab a 30-kilo ball, it's even better.
Yeah.
Mate. Every Monday night.
under half a minute now, guys. The feeling is for a lot of you out there trying this for the first time that you just want to bail after 10 seconds, eh? Like it's just really taxing, but you just got to get through it. Your body will be okay.
Yeah. Your body settles and then relaxes. Do this with 120 kilos on my back. That was the PB.
And done, guys. Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Thanks,
Come
mate.
out,
Thank
nice
you.
and slow,
Thanks,
Sandy.
mate. See you, mate. What we got now?
What have we got now?
Plank extension.
2 more to go. Plank extension, guys. So yeah, we're onto the core and the upper body stuff. So this is a plank with a little bit of difference. So obviously it's going to look like a normal plank, but we're going to be raising one leg back into extension. So I'll show you. We're going to be doing a normal plank like this, and then we're just going to raise, say, the right leg back. And then the next time we're going to go the left leg back. And the good thing about this is it actually starts to train the body like we're moving, walking or running. So the foot that's on the ground, that's really going to be forcing into the floor and getting a nice isometric load through the front of this hip. And the leg that's raising back, it's getting the glute and hamstring to pull that leg back. So like when we run, one hip flexor and the other hamstring's going, it's replicating that. Okay, so that's why we do our planks with a little bit of spice.
Yeah.
All right.
More
So,
practical.
Let's go
Functional.
in 3 seconds. 2,
Where are you going?
1. I'll go here. Oh. Raise the right leg back, guys. So really forcing the left foot into the front, into the floor, and then raising that right leg back. Should feel heaps through the left hip flexor, left quad, and then obviously the right glute should be working pretty hard too. You don't want to be sinking too low, you don't want to be too rounded. You just want to find, if you have a mirror, it's really good too. And also if you have like a broomstick, it can be really handy to try and keep everything nice in alignment with your spine. But honestly, doing this for a minute, however which way you do it, is going to be really good for you. Woo! How you going, Ninj?
Good.
Good.
Loving it. Eating it up.
Oh, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. And then change over, guys. Now the right leg forward, left leg back. And let's go. Good. Good guys.
Halfway.
Halfway.
Breathe. In the nose, out the mouth.
Ten seconds. And rest. Oh, oh, dude.
Ah. One more.
One more to go. So this is kind of like a plank again, but we're going to be on our hands, and it's like a push-up hold, the top of a push-up. All right. So the main thing we're focusing on here is obviously getting a nice even pressure through the ground through both hands, not on the outside, not on the inside too much. And the thing I want you to think about doing is really pushing into the ground like that. So we're getting our scapulars to really round out around our spine, and we're also getting the rib cage to come down like this. A lot of people are like this, and they train like this, and they close these back ribs and they jam up their back. We want to teach protraction, okay? So that's all it's going to be here, and holding there for a minute, really pushing away at the ground, forcing the ground away so we really round out our spine. Last one, guys. 4 seconds. Let's go. So you can play around with where you are on your toes, your forward, your back. And we're just rounding out. This can be really good for people with any kind of wrist issue, forearm issue. Feel your abs going, guys. Bit of shoulder, bit of lat. And done. Whew.
Is that it?
That's it.
Just like that.
Just like that. You've got a 15-minute program where you're hitting. So where do we go? It's back down here. So you're hitting pretty much every facet of the body. Every joint's getting loaded. Like I said before, the tendons attaching onto those joints are nice and buttery. Things are feeling good. You've just blasted them with a heap of blood. And yeah, everything should be feeling nice and loose.
Yep.
Yeah. So implement this into your daily life if you can. Even just once a week, just try. Use it as a warm-up. Use it as a whole exercise routine like we've done today. Just try it for the first time and see if you like it. See how your body responds. And like Ninja said at the start, just set some tangible goals. If it's 10 seconds for each exercise, that's awesome. Try and hit that, but then build up so that a minute is pretty easy, and then you're trying to hit, you know, minute 30, 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30 for each exercise. All right, so please comment, tell us how you're going. Tell us if you like the exercises. Also let us know what other content you want us to create too. We're really back on the bandwagon of creating content now after a little bit of an interrupted start to the year, and yeah, we just want some inspiration, so give it to us. Yeah,
Cool.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you. Well
Done. Well done.
Isometric on the...
Isometric.
Done.
See ya.